You like TV? I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So
mostly classic TV, especially bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.
You guys have to watch the John Oliver show? There's a short segment that he mentions cop rock, which is from like the...
Yeah, I remember that show. I've never seen an episode. I just heard everyone make fun of it.
What's cop rock?
It was a Hill Street Blues producer created it, and it was a musical, like a musical Hill Street Blues.
Oh, no shit.
Like a musical cop show.
So he plays this clip where there's this guy, the oh my god, it's crazy.
Well, let's start the show so this can be like in the body of the show.
Fair enough.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right.
Hey, welcome to Destroy All Movies. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
We got Carl back.
Hello.
What up? What's going on, people? How's everything? How's the podcast world? Who cares?
People say fine.
Whatever.
I mean, podcasts are doing great.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Nothing else to do.
What are we doing on the show today? Well, this is episode 351, by the way.
Oh, look at you.
I only know because the last one was 350.
Remember every time we hit like a milestone episode, we were going to do something.
Yeah,
big.
we're going to do a special show.
Like 300 was supposed to be like, holy shit, we did 300 shows. This is going to be epic. And 350's coming up. We got to do something. Whatever.
Bring Sue back.
Bring Sue back. Oh my God. Yeah, my God. How has anybody like had any contact with any of the old podcast people?
No, just the occasional comments on like Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah. Like what's his name? Chris from
Boston. Yeah. I still follow him.
Like media junkyard and stuff like that. Well, I'm still friends with Culk.
Right.
Culk, yeah. So every once in a while I'll see him on Facebook and stuff, but I'm never on Facebook, so I don't really see anybody.
I know. Facebook's Instagram's the place I'm on the least.
I'm on there the most.
I've never been on Instagram.
But the thing I love about the reason I left Facebook and did more Instagram is none of that political nonsense is on there. So you don't have that whole,
right,
shit to deal with. So I'm just like, and it's cool because you can tailor it more. So it's like in my feed, it's mostly music and comedy. Like,
right. So
I don't have,
Well, you promote this show on Instagram, right?
No.
No, that's your job.
No, I don't.
He's a talent.
And he should promote his own show.
I don't even promote Pity the Foo, and that's my name on there.
Well, you should.
My name is Richie Pity the Foo, and I haven't even promoted that.
Why not? I mean,
because I don't have a gig to promote. When I have a gig, I'll put it up. Like,
so
I don't know.
You can promote your videos and stuff like that are on. This is new. This is new. Like every week when you do it, so you can promote this.
But you're on there. I see the.
I'm on there rarely.
Yeah, well, you should be on there more.
I promote mostly on Twitter and Facebook.
You should promote on that
I
one.
should. So should you.
No,
That's not happening.
that's not my role.
Well, you can throw a link up there and say, "Hey, we just
No.
dropped this show. Why don't you listen to it?"
Nah, that's not my
Yeah,
role. That's
why?
your role.
Yeah, be insane to have people.
It's that is your role.
No, the thing. Oh, really? So Robert Downey Jr. does no press and does no promotion for the movies he's in, and he just tells Marvel, "No, that's your role to promote it."
Yeah,
I've never seen an interview with Robert Downey Jr. where he talks about being Iron Man and shit. Never seen that, right?
Well, sweet. You start paying me to fucking
You want to get
money.
Do you want to get paid? No.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
I
do you want to get paid? Then promote the show that will enable us to bring in some income, and then you'll get paid.
See, that's
Where's mine at too? Come on.
Yeah.
What?
Well, Carl, not to
Carl,
you're our listener. So when you go,
an occasional guest.
So yeah, I don't have to.
You're not a paid contributor yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to promote anything on
Because
on
guess
any
what?
platform. All I have to do is text
I'm not
Carl.
a paid contributor yet. So
all I have to do is text Carl, like, "Hey man, show's out." There you go, buddy. This one's for you.
I'm just saying it'd be nice. It'd be nice if you threw a little promotion in the link while you were talking about your comedy and your music nonsense.
But I'm not talking about it. It's just, it's just to see it. Like, I'm not again, I don't post on there.
Okay, man, you can post. It's like take 5 minutes.
I don't have 5 minutes.
Yes, you do. You do have 5 minutes.
My time is very structured.
No, it's not actually.
Very structured down to the minute.
Right. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about Solo on this show. Maybe you could mention that. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Hey, Carl, we're going to be doing Solo. So when this comes out, give it a listen.
Since we went slightly out of order with our revisits of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So, since oh shit. So, are we going to do
just dismissing the whole concept? Yeah, it doesn't matter about anything. What order you do them in?
Nobody's listening.
Yeah. You should do
Anyway,
episode 8.
So we're halfway through.
Right. Well, yeah.
About that, yeah.
We're about halfway through. So are we going to do what is going to be our next?
Well, there are other things that are coming out that we can do, like Coming to America.
Coming to America. Right?
And that Justice League thing.
No, I'm not doing.
You got to watch, dude. You have to.
Oh, the Snyder cut.
Yeah, you got to. You have to.
Right.
It's going to be like 3 hours.
It's going to be awesome to for those people who've been screaming for this thing to realize, Zack Snyder's still doing it, and it's going to be terrible, much like his other Zack Snyder-ness.
Right.
That he did with Justice League and Man of Steel and Batman v Superman.
So are we going to, like when we're done with Star Wars
I was thinking of doing we can do like Back to the Futures.
Right. I was thinking, are we going to do a Marvel?
You want to do a Marvel rewatch? That's a big commitment, man.
Yeah, but think of, what the fuck else movies? Like, no other movies are coming out.
It's like
20, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's 20 weeks of shit. Like, no one.
That's a lot of shows, man.
Yeah.
I was just shooting for Back to the Futures 3.
But it
is a comedy. And our worst shows are when we review comedies.
That is
true. How
true.
about Indiana Jones?
I
love the first 3.
So does everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the first 3.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I love the first 3. We all love the first 3.
So, what we've been watching.
Okay.
WandaVision.
It's over.
The final episode.
I finished it.
And
I wasn't that impressed with the ending.
it was.
Everybody
I was waiting for something to happen. Something,
as was I.
I thought they were going to make like something tremendous was going to happen.
Yeah, she got a tiara.
Yeah, exactly.
She got a magical tiara.
She got a costume, and I'm going, yeah, all right. It's like,
yeah,
it's like what happened? Like they completely sidelined a bunch of characters. Like Monica Rambeau. Like, what did she have to do with anything at the end of that movie?
Well, she's Electra Girl, right?
Yeah, I know, but what did she have to do with this story at the end? Nothing.
No, they had to bring her up to the what's his name?
Yeah, I know. It was all Monica Rambeau was only there to set up something later, but she really was not integral to this story whatsoever.
Yeah, but she got powers. She became Electra Girl because she walked through the red stuff.
I understand that. I'm just saying it had nothing to do with Wanda and the rest of it. It's like,
well, no, they just needed to put her in there to say she has powers now.
And Darcy,
and
like,
I know why they got Darcy.
She was pretty integral up until the last 2 episodes.
Right.
Then they completely sidelined her, doing nothing.
But I know why she was there.
Why was she there?
Because they can afford her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's why she was there.
Plus, she may be in the.
Where did
Thor
the white
movie.
vision? Where'd the white vision come from?
That's the original Vision. That's the.
I did not understand that at all.
Well, they put them back together, and they used Wanda's residual power from that was coursing through that drone,
right,
to bring Vision's body back to life.
And he went all monochrome white?
I guess when they made him, they needed to make him ultra white.
Yeah.
Because he worked for the government.
Uh-huh.
So, so that's the original real Vision, his body. I don't know. His circuits may be still a bit scrambled.
So do you think now that he is, because Vision touched him with his yellow finger?
Yeah.
And gave him yellow juice, that he's
he actually touched him with his purple finger.
Well, yeah, but he put the yellow gobbledygook in there.
Yeah.
So
it's in the script, Jim. Come on.
Yeah. So he tapped his finger and gave him the gobbledygook.
You're right.
And it showed, his little circuits there turn yellow a little.
Yeah.
Started following the yellow brick road. And so is he now, does he have all Vision's memories? And
well, the fake Vision said your memory, the memories are all in there. They're just keeping them from you. And I'm going to
unlock it for you.
I'm going to unlock it for you. That's why he says, "Oh, I'm Vision."
Yeah, I'm Vision.
and I am out of here.
Yeah, I'm Vision.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm out.
He didn't even go to Wanda. You figured if he was Vision, he'd look for Wanda.
Right. No, he just had it. He had to go back out and go back and punch out.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like, all right, guys.
I'm still on the clock.
Yep. Old school clock. I better get full credit for this.
Yeah, so they mentioned Doctor Strange, even though like the rumor mill was showing, because when the witch, Agatha, says the prophecy about the Scarlet Witch is that she was made and not born, and that she is more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme.
Right. Oh. Or yeah, even more powerful than the Sorcerer.
So I think they're setting up Wanda to be the big bad in the next series of movies.
That's what I got too. Yeah.
So she's going to be the villain?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I got out of it.
Kind of like a Dark Phoenix thing where she.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see her being the villain.
Yeah, well,
she's too pure to be pink.
Because I think she's going to show up in the Doctor Strange movie that's coming out.
Ah, all right.
The Multiverse of Madness.
So the Gremlins there.
What?
Are they going to be in the Doctor Strange movie?
What Gremlins?
The green gremlins.
Oh, the Skrulls.
The Skrulls, yeah.
The green gremlins. I don't know if they're going to be in Doctor Strange, but they obviously Nick Fury's in space for a reason. So
that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the other. I thought it was the other Green Goblin.
No, these are the Skrulls that are like buddy with Nick Fury.
Right. So, but that's my point. The one who, in Captain Marvel was just like, hey man, I just want to save my peoples.
Right.
And I thought he was coming back, and that's who he was talking. I didn't know it was Nick Fury.
Well, Nick Fury's up there. You saw at the end of which movie was it, Carl?
Jesus.
No. What was it?
I checked out about 3 minutes ago.
It was Captain Marvel.
At the very end of Captain? No. It was Spider-Man. Far From Home. Remember at the end? No. The guy's pretending, the Skrull is pretending to be Nick Fury.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really Nick Fury. And then you see Nick Fury in space with the Skrulls.
That's right. That's right. Was the cat there?
I don't know. I don't know if the cat's there. But
cat was great.
It's a good cat.
Well,
it's not really a cat, though.
No.
That's what. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with any of this.
So, I was watching Captain Marvel again because I haven't seen it. And I was just like, I need to revisit that. So, at the end, I didn't understand why, the cat scene where he threw up the Tesseract.
Yeah.
He threw it up like a cat, but he ate it. But he ate it like the crazy monster.
Right. Yeah.
Why couldn't he just throw it up like the crazy monster? Like, why did he have to throw it out like a hairball?
I guess
it's funnier.
Because it's funnier. Yeah. What Carl just said.
All right. I'm just asking.
So, WandaVision, I think I think it's a fail. It's like,
why did Kevin Smith cry?
I don't know.
I saw that too. I'm like, what the? Come on, dude.
I mean, I know why he cries because he cries over everything.
Right. I guess when the fake Vision dies, I don't know.
But it was the most epic thing, and blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, she got basically just put, Purple Agnes in the red, in the red box.
Right.
And, and her kids are in there still, which I don't understand because aren't they some sort of comic characters too?
Well, the thing is, everything in there is something she created.
Right. But isn't, aren't they
I think in the comics there's kids, but
still like Itch and Kabibble or something like that.
I don't know. It's been a long time. That was after my comic reading time.
Okay, because
no, but I'm just saying, as a standalone story, WandaVision I thought was not good.
Right.
It was fun. It was not great. But
it was all right, and I watched it for the information.
Yeah.
There was no point at which I said, boy, I can't wait to see this. And at no point did I see it and say, that was great.
Right.
It's no Mandalorian.
No, God, no. Jesus.
No, it's...
Same studio.
Yeah, I just thought it was a big waste of my time.
Yeah.
But it's only 9 episodes, and it clearly states it's series finale. Like, it's over.
Right.
Yeah.
But so we're done with it.
But what I didn't understand is why was it a secret that she was everybody knew she was the Scarlet Witch?
No one ever called her the Scarlet Witch up until that point.
Yeah, but we knew.
Yeah, we knew.
That's what I mean.
I'm saying in their storyline, they never say that she's a witch at all.
Right.
She has these powers, but it's not because she's.
I see.
In this, they kind of made it like the Scarlet Witch is a thing.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why at the end she's doing something that even Doctor Strange can't do.
Sitting in Indian style?
No, she's out having tea while her astral form is studying that dark book.
Yeah.
And she's learning about herself basically, but she's doing it at the same time. Like Doctor Strange, when he's in this astral form, his regular form is not doing anything.
I see.
she's doing two things at once.
It would be funny if like we stumbled upon him and he was just like, kind of sitting in a chair all comatose, and we would just like hit him with spitballs for like 10, 15 minutes. When he comes back, he's just like, what the fuck?
The fuck, dude?
Every time I'm doing this.
You catch him
assholes.
Having his astral form like jerk off.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Doctor Strange.
He just shows up, his hands down his pants every time.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's disgusting, Doctor Strange.
Right. He sits there, he's like, oh my God, ew, dude.
Or even worse is have his cape do it.
Oh my God.
The magic.
That's fucking funny. Oh, that's good stuff.
So, WandaVision,
Yeah, now we get to look forward to the next piece of shit.
Oh yes,
jam down our
no,
throat.
because there's gonna be there's gonna be action in this one.
Yeah, they're in couples counseling, for Christ's sake. Like, really?
Well, they gotta try to get along.
Why? Bucky can kill him.
But
He's
did
just
you see?
a dude.
Did you see in the preview? Like you see Sam throwing the shield, but you see Bucky catching it.
Right, of course.
It's
Because Sam's like, I shouldn't have this. Like, look at my hand already. I tried to catch it once, and I was a foot away.
Like you said, he probably threw the shield, then had a duck because there's no way he's going to catch it without getting hurt.
Kill him. Exactly. That's why Bucky can be like, listen, I was shot up with the same,
Plus, he's got a bionic arm. He's
right.
He caught that thing previously.
But he was shot up with the same juju juice as
Captain America.
Captain America was. So he has all that wicked smart strength.
That's right.
My boy's wicked smart.
Well,
so
the thing is, like in Winter Soldier, Captain America threw the shield at him and he just caught the shield. It's like that was with Captain America throwing it at him.
right.
Like there's no way Sam Wilson could do that.
No.
Arm would get torn off.
Right. And another thing about him being Falcon, why doesn't he have like some sort of helmet on? Because when he's flying up pretty high and he's over 10,000 feet, he's going to pass out. He's just a dude.
You're right. He should have a helmet. He should be enclosed in some sort of suit that would maintain his his pressure.
I mean, think about him flying around. If he gets hit in the head with a bee, he's done.
He's not flying that fast.
I'm just saying. He has that suit. He gets hit in the head with a bee. That could take out an eye. Like ah.
Well, he does wear spectacles.
Still, like if he's flying around zooming, bee hits him in his forehead, knocks him cold. Where's Falcon? Yeah, he was taken out by a bee again.
Got hit by a bug.
Yeah, someone needs to tell him that he doesn't have superpowers, that he's just the guy in a suit.
If you're riding on your motorcycle, you put a helmet on to keep your face protected from insects.
Exactly. You would think like Tony when he was alive, be like, I can help you out. Like
what if he like it happens with planes and shit where they collide with birds? Like what if he collided with a bird? That would be
what I'm saying. Where's Falcon? Where's Falcon?
Dodge it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
he's got a beak in his forehead.
Yeah. Anybody see Falcon? I lost him when we were over Ohio.
He fucking ran into a duck.
Yeah. And it did not end well for either of them.
Well, I don't know. It could have been a goose. I don't know. Duck or goose.
We keep telling him he should just stay in the plane with us and just fly later. Like,
yeah, fly when we get there.
Fly when we get there. Just sit in. We have a chair.
Just stay in the plane for a while.
Stay in the plane. You're just a human. You don't need to fly next to us. We're having cocktails.
You
can't have a cocktail. No, he doesn't
listen.
So I had a talk with Sam, and he thinks he has superpowers now because someone gave him some wings. Anybody want to tell him?
Yeah.
And the Hawkeye's like, I ain't telling him. All I do is shoot arrows. You guys make fun of me.
Fucking Rhodey is going, you see, I've got like this thing that covers my whole body.
Yeah. So Rhodey's like, I couldn't even like walk. Now I'm like Danny Terrio. I could do whatever because of my magic legs. I'm like Lieutenant. I'm like Lieutenant
Dan.
New legs.
Yeah, you got magic
new
legs. Yeah, Lieutenant Dan, you got magic legs. So yeah,
but I'm all inside, and it's all like protecting me all over.
Right.
You're wearing so short sleeve shirts.
Yeah. Like, you know, Bucky had to have a conversation with Captain and be like, dude, you want to tell him that he, like, me and you got the juice. Like,
listen, Bucky, I gave him the shield to make him feel better.
Yeah, it's not
to
even
make him feel like a real superhero. You gotta like him.
Yeah,
it's a placebo.
It's not even. It's not even the real shield, dude. It's fiberglass.
Dude, I kept him around so people, like 100% of the people, would stop shooting at me.
Yeah,
so they'd shoot at somebody else beside me.
Dude, just take a closer look at the shield, and you'll see all the Nerf around it.
so he doesn't hurt. He can't throw the real thing.
He can't. Yeah, it's like he can, but like so I put Nerf on it so it won't hurt him. Because God, it'll rip his arm right off.
I bought it at Toys R Us.
Yeah, I bought it at Toys R Us. I had a coupon.
Why do you think it shoots darts out of it? It's the Nerf version. Has my shield ever shot darts?
Yeah, you see the star, all four, the five, they shoot darts out of it. It's cute, I think.
It's cute.
We don't tell him he for some reason thinks that he has superpowers, and you just let it go.
We gave him those darts that make whistle sounds when you shoot him. Those Nerf darts. Yeah. So it makes it seem like he's doing something. Yeah,
and the wings are controlled by a guy in like the wingsuit. He thinks he's flying around and moving stuff. There's a guy in a cockpit somewhere. It's like a video game for him.
Flying him around. Technically, we don't even need him. Just the wings. Yeah. I remember I saw this video of this injured bat, and the people that nursed it back to health would hold it in the air, and it would flap its wings, and they would walk with it, and it thought it was flying. It's kind of like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. So do you think like if what should have happened, like Sam dies or gets hurt real bad, and they just like grab a guy off the street and jam that wingsuit on him and be like, dude, we need you.
Yeah. we need you to take some fire.
Yeah, we need you. Yeah. Technically, we don't need anybody to use the wings. They could be used by themselves, but
and the guy's go, I don't know how to fly the thing. Once you're in the air, you're not gonna have to worry about any of that anyway.
You just sit back and enjoy the ride. We're gonna give you a helmet though, because some ducks and some bees are.
Yeah,
we found out we have an issue.
There, you brought it back home.
Because with a bee, that's no joke.
Yeah, it can take out an eye. Those little goggles ain't gonna do a thing for you, man. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah. So anyway, the next show, Useless Sam and Bucky. That's what it should be called.
Useless Sam and Bucky.
Useless Sam and the Adventures of Useless Sam and Bucky. Oh my God.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. It's the week after next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they take a week reprieve between WandaVision and Winter Soldier and
I see.
And Useless Sam.
Useless Sam and Bucky. So, okay.
All right. Wow. So, anybody else watching anything else?
No, not really. I mean,
do you want me to finish my story?
Sure.
So we were talking about you pay someone to fix stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for
bringing it back.
You want me to finish with my story, and I'm sitting there and I'm going, "What story?"
I'll make it. You told me to stop. We put it in the body of the show.
Oh, that yes.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
So we got a guy that fixes shit for us.
Okay.
Right? Painting, whatever. I'll make it quick. We also know him from a bar we frequent.
Right.
And I was watching John Oliver show last week tonight,
Right.
and he showed a couple clips from Cop Rock, that shit show from the 90s.
Right.
And one clip was The Baby Merchant. Tots Are Us. It's ridiculous.
What's the baby merchant? So it's like a black market for where you go buy babies? Oh, okay.
That the police are investigating.
It's one of the songs.
Yeah.
The Baby Merchant. I'm the baby merchant.
So
wait a minute. So the villain who's selling babies.
So I'm watching
has his own song?
Yes.
Like Mushmouth.
Yes. That's how ridiculous the show was.
He has his own song like Mushmouth from Saturday morning cartoons.
So I'm watching this and I'm like,
that is a pull from a long time ago.
I'm watching it and I'm like, that's our fucking guy.
What?
Oh, really?
And I saw him 2 nights ago at the bar.
He was in Cop Rock. Now he paints he does odd jobs.
And
well, he was an actor, so yes.
I saw him and I'm like, did you do television in the early 90s? And he's like, I did 2 movies in the 90s. And I was like, I didn't say movies. I said television.
Let's back this up, buddy.
He's trying to keep that hidden.
And he looked down and shook his head. I was like, you're the baby merchant.
Oh my God.
Did you do television earlier? I did a couple of movies. They were great.
I didn't say movies.
Yeah, I didn't say movies, buddy. I said TV. You son of a...
I totally called him out. He's like, yeah, it was me.
As soon as Carl said I didn't say movies, the guy's heart probably dropped and he goes, oh, here it comes.
You just saw like beads of sweat start building.
I reckon you can Google it. The Baby Merchant.
I'm definitely going to have to do that.
Hilarious.
Oh my God. Baby Merchant. Well, there you go.
It's a catchy song, actually.
Cancer Merchant. Cancer Merchant.
Like Carl, next time you should go in with like
pack of cigarettes and throw cigarettes.
No, like
that's Clerks. Yeah.
Just go to the store and buy like a whole bunch of little fake babies and just start throwing them at him. Baby merchant.
Baby merchant. Baby merchant.
You should. I'm telling you, dude. You should bring him a baby. You don't have a hair in your ass if you don't go and be like, "Hey, dude."
No, I promised him I wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh, that's what
I told my wife.
Told us and all of the people who download this show.
They don't know him.
I promise I won't tell. So I was on this podcast.
It's just me anyway. It's just me, right?
I promise I wouldn't tell anybody.
I got this great story.
They don't know who he is.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You think someone's not going to look that up?
Where does Baby Merchant work?
He works at my house.
Oh my God, that's so
Occasionally.
funny. Occasionally. Oh. So if I need work done,
I wish I lived close to you.
Right?
I would hang out, and as soon as I saw him, I go, "Hey, there's the baby merchant Carl told us about."
So it will happen. I will make a trip to California to go have a drink with Carl so he can bring us to the baby merchant. I will absolutely do that.
Richie, Carl, show me this baby merchant you speak of.
Show me this baby merchant.
Yeah, I got a hole in the wall. I could bring him over in 5 minutes.
No, I want to go to a bar and like order, let me get a Jameson on rocks. No babies. Just, I don't need any babies. Just the Jameson.
There's a lyric in the song that says, "Tots are us. I'm the baby merchant."
Oh my God.
Are us.
That's awesome.
Yes,
it's amazing.
Cop
Rock. That's so great. Well, so that's all we're watching. Baby Merchants and
Baby Merchants and WandaVision.
So,
all right. Well,
hey, before we get into Soul, I got to pee.
Okay.
Take 5?
Sure.
I'll take 5.
Morning. All right. So
didn't stop recording.
No, I did.
Okay.
I didn't.
Because Carl, the reason why Richie is plugged into the mechanical sounding thing is if we can get rid of the mechanical sounding thing, then I can use the computer feed that's coming in to edit, and I won't need other files.
Okay.
Wow.
Because as long as your internet's good, the Zoom audio is really decent,
Yeah,
especially if you're using an external mic like Richie and Kenny are using.
Yeah.
You still sound like you're on the phone because
it
you're
sounds
using.
great to me.
I know, because you're listening.
You
So the
sound like
Zoom.
you're on the phone.
No, you sound like you're on the phone on my
Oh,
end.
you sound like
Like you sound
No,
like you're.
I was saying. But you said, what was that from?
Oh, you said spider.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Come on.
I lost it for a second.
You
Why don't
said
you go
spider.
fuck yourself.
Yes, you said no. You said you were okay, Spider. No, I'm not okay, Spider.
Okay.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah. Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself, Tommy? Oh.
Oh.
There.
You said him the other day. Yeah, I didn't mean for you to kill the guy.
Yeah. You're digging the hole.
You're digging
I'm a
the
good
hole.
shot.
I'm all out of lime.
Yeah, I'm all out of lime.
Does he say that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That's
he
such a
does.
good movie. It's such a good movie.
That's funny.
There's still stuff I don't.
Oh my god, I was watching a quick video of Dave Grohl giving an interview,
Yeah.
and he was talking about meeting Bob Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone said, "Hey, Bob Dylan wants to meet you." They were playing the same arena or whatever.
Right.
He was like, "So Bob's down that hall. Like you go down there," and he goes, "It's like a hockey arena, so they're all like that weird long hallways." And he's like, "So I'm going down there," and he goes, "I haven't, man." He goes, "It freaked me out. It was like, Casino when Robert De Niro was telling Sharon Stone to go down the thing, down to the end where where she was going to get whacked, and then Taylor just looks at him and goes, 'Hey man, that's Goodfellas, and that wasn't Sharon Stone.'"
Yeah, right. That's what I was about to say.
And Dave just looked at Taylor and was just like, called me out in this interview. And he was like,
just called him out.
and he just looks at him and just turns to him. He goes, puts his hand up. He's like, "Hey, that's Goodfellas, not Casino." And Sharon, and it wasn't Sharon Stone. It was the lady who played Karen.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Oh my god! And Dave's face was just like, "Fucking Taylor, you dick!" Like I was telling this epic story of meeting Bob Dylan.
He's right though.
and all Taylor was like, "Dude, that was the wrong movie."
It's the wrong movie you referenced.
Yeah, because they were in England, and the guy was talking, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "Oh, and then Taylor was just like, "No, man, that was Goodfellas."
Close.
Yeah, it was so funny. And it's funny, Jim. I saw that interview on my Instagram feed.
Oh, there you go. See, that's where you could have responded with, "Hey, if you like that, why don't you check out this?"
I don't think me responding to their video about destroying movies would have made a shit bit of difference. But okay,
who knows? You never know. It could be one person out there.
Hey, you guys were talking about movies.
He tells two friends, and they tell two friends, and so
when we were backstage for the Foo Fighters, Taylor totally checked out my wife. Gave her the up and down.
You told me. Good for her.
Yeah,
well,
good for her.
I haven't.
You're like, yeah, good for her. Well, what do you mean, good for her?
I was like, fuck him.
I know, that's why I said good for her. He's like, oh,
really met any, celebrities or anything.
He gave her the up and down.
Wow.
Like, who's this girl?
Who's this?
Oh, the whatchamacallit, what the hell was it? I had a thought in my head now. It's gone.
Shocking.
Oh, I'm on this Zoom meeting every week where the person in charge keeps giving us themes for
what I want for Christmas.
What are we gonna? Yeah, exactly like that every week. Like last week was, what was your favorite subject in school?
Oh God,
I fucking hate people like that.
It's Sunday. Why are we talking?
It's my
about
boss's boss, so it's not like I can say So 1 week it was what was your favorite 80s tune?
Oh,
And I picked picked Here I Go Again, Whitesnake.
Right.
And I told the story about the song that they had actually previously in the 80s recorded that with his band Whitesnake.
In the 70s.
No, actually, I think it was either late 70s or early 80s, like 81, 82, that the album came out with Here I Go Again.
Oh, okay.
And then this was like 1986.
Right.
When he reconstituted the band and made him a little poppy.
Right.
And re-recorded that tune, and it became a big hit. Well, I was doing a little research, reading about David Coverdale, and found out he still lives in Tahoe.
Yes.
But he's been trying to sell his estate. And
in Tahoe?
Yeah. Because it's multi-level and he has to get his knees replaced and shit, and he's had arthritis and stuff. So he said it's not a place where you can put an elevator into it.
Right.
And so he was looking for something in the foothills where, it's all flat and shit. Right. But in that thing, it was the story about why he fell in love with Lake Tahoe. And it was, he just came off the road, and he said and all of the soap opera that goes on when you're on the road with people. And he was just like totally burned out and hated everything and everybody. And landed in Lake Tahoe. First time he was there, he said, it's dark. There are no street lights. It's completely quiet. And he said, like, the next morning I woke up, got a coffee, and walked down to the fishing dock and stuff like that. And he said that he said it was so beautiful and so peaceful. That's when he fell in love with it. He said, like seeing the love of your life across the room. Across the room.
Right.
And that's what why he fell in love with Lake Tahoe.
So do you think when he has to climb steps, he's like, here we go again?
Oh my God. Oh, that was holy crap.
Bring it back.
The second one was the second one right after that was, what was your favorite live performance?
Oh,
Coverdale?
Wow.
Huh?
No. I'm sure it would be different.
No, it's different. It wasn't Coverdale. Even
what was your favorite live performance?
I have seen Coverdale live.
Was it one of mine?
No.
Was it one of mine?
Oh, our favorite?
Yeah, like one of yours. Like, I know what I picked.
Oh, I got one.
So it wasn't, you didn't pick one of my performances?
No,
that's not one of your.
No, it was
all the performances that you've seen, which you have probably out of our whole family, and you have probably seen the most.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
That is true. Like,
let me tell you what I picked, and then I'll tell you why it wasn't you.
Okay.
I picked When I Saw Living Color.
Oh, yeah.
At that festival at the college where they played at 10 in the morning.
Right.
I bet they were really good.
At 10 in the morning. And they did and they opened with Cult of Personality. There was maybe 25 of us there at the time because it's so damn early. And they did Cult of Personality, and it was like incredible. And they're doing this at playing to a tiny crowd at 10 in the morning, and they still put all the fucking energy into it. And Richie, I'm sorry to say, but you never had a tune that was as great as Cult of Personality.
I am
good song.
I definitely admit that I've never written a song as good as Cult of Personality, although Hoover Dam was great.
Yes, so it was a great song. I'm just saying,
and Tangled.
When I've seen it live,
right?
Other than maybe David Gilmour, I would say that's my favorite performance.
Okay, so now you have to ask Carl what his favorite performance. Now we have to do it.
Yes, Carl.
I've seen tons of live performances.
Right, as did I. So
I went to school in Humboldt, California.
Right.
Small club, Les Claypool.
Oh, wow.
Whom I've seen many times with Primus and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He came with the Flying Frog Brigade, did a set, said we're going to take 10-minute break, and we're going to come back and do the Animals album.
Oh, wow.
And I'm standing right next to him. I'm like, bullshit. He's like, no, we really are. I was like, they came back and did the Animals album, and I'm standing right next to him, and it just blew my fucking mind.
Nice.
That's just I love Pink Floyd, and it was just a nice mix of
yeah
both.
That's cool.
Among many other amazing shows I've seen, but we don't need to go into that.
All right. Oh, my. So I've seen a gaggle of live performances, be it clubs, bars, arenas.
Yeah.
At the pinnacle for me was seeing Paul McCartney at the Garden.
Wow.
I actually cried. I teared up.
Wow.
When they opened with Magical Mystery Tour, and I welled up. I was just like, holy shit. It was so fucking epic. I got free tickets from a buddy of mine, and me and my wife it was the first time I took her back to the East Coast. And my wife was like, hey, I got tickets to Paul McCartney tomorrow night, and he's playing the Garden. Why don't you take him? Take your wife. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, I got him for work. So, it's not like I paid for him. He goes, I think it would be cool for you and your wife to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like my first concert where I had like bar service. We were in that section.
Ooh.
Like people were like ordering wine. I'm just like, this is a way different concert experience than me and my wife ever had. Cause there's I don't smell any weed, and like no one
in dirt.
Right. No one spilt beer yet. And some guy hasn't, slipped 3 steps down when he was walking with his beer. Because we all seen that. And man, no opener. It was just him, played for like 2.5, almost 3 hours. Just unbelievable. Opened up with Magical Mystery Tours. I welled. My wife's like, oh my God. She goes, this you get emotional about, but feelings and stuff like that. Yeah, well, it's music. It's like
it's all music.
To me, I'm just like, it's the Beatle. Like the guy who started it all is right there. Like it was huge to me.
That is rock royalty up there.
Yeah, like the reason I do it is because he influenced someone else who did it. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing. It's like, man,
I think he's clearly the best Beatle.
I agree. Like, he's patient zero.
Yeah. That reminds, it's like that scene in Ted Lasso.
Mm-hmm.
The ice cream.
Yeah.
When he goes, how was it? He goes, great. It's fucking ice cream.
It's fucking ice cream.
And Ted goes, yeah, it's just like seeing Billy Joel live. He never disappoints. And you see Roy shaking his head. Yeah.
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 Oh, that's funny.
But yes, like how how are you going to be disappointed ever by a Paul McCartney
it was
performance?
It was unbelievable. But and it was like the stars align type thing. It was like Paul McCartney at the Garden, and I got free tickets. Like it was bizarre. It was fucking unreal.
It's like when I went to see and I saw Bob Dylan.
Right.
But I really went to see the Cult.
Right.
Because the Cult was opening for Bob Dylan.
Right.
So Bob Dylan came out, did a 45-minute set and left. That was it.
Wow.
It was really fucking disappointing.
I was very disappointed by Bob Dylan also once. It was not good. I bet the Cult was great though.
Oh, they were fantastic.
So are we talking about?
It's just weird that they would be opening for Bob Dylan.
That is weird.
So are we talking about this more because we don't have that much to talk about Solo?
I got a few things to talk about Solo.
There's not much to talk about.
Oh man, I can't break this up into 2-part. We didn't even start talking about the episode, the movie yet.
No,
the other one,
right?
I get the talent all excited, and he goes off on tangents.
Okay, we'll see how I can trim this down.
Well, maybe you can save like the whatchamacallit,
What?
session, our favorite stuff, our favorite music
Yeah.
for the beginning of another show,
Oh,
or the extra stuff on
Patreon.
Patreon.
yeah. With our one Patreon person, so they can get it. we have one patron.
Okay, well, he gets to know about our favorite songs.
But he did
concept.
actually give us more per month than the actual fee is.
See? And what kind of shit promotion are you doing that we only have one person?
Exactly. I'm shitty at promotion. Therefore, you should help out and promote.
I don't. That's not my department.
Again, see, you. It's like, what's the point of asking?
I mean, do you not see the name, Jim? I mean,
It's a talent.
Oh, please. Let's talk about Solo.
Okay, if we must.
2018. Wikipedia calls it a space western film.
All right.
Centering on the Star Wars character Han Solo. Yes. Young Han Solo. We get to meet him. Who's he played by? What's the dude's name?
It's hard to pronounce.
Alden Ehrenreich. Alden Ehrenreich. Obviously of German descent.
I was gonna say you can keep saying it. It's still fucking. You're still not gonna get it right.
And Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. You know how he's discovered?
How?
Alden.
Huh?
He was at a bar mitzvah or something for one of Spielberg's kids.
Right.
And there was a video, and Spielberg saw that kid and said, "Hey, he's talented."
They were probably playing the movie, the Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
With Little Caesar, yeah.
Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar. He's in that.
That's how he got that role.
Oh, that's how he got that role.
And then he got Solo. He was nobody. Spielberg just picked him out of nowhere.
He was great in Hail Caesar.
So good.
And that's all I have to say.
Yeah, he was great in that.
Maybe you should introduce him to Baby Dave there.
Like, that's right. Baby Dave.
You just change your name to the fucking talent.
Maybe Carl, you can introduce Baby Dave to Spielberg. See what happens.
Maybe he'll get discovered and he can overcome the stigma.
What's his name? His name ain't Dave, right?
Wait a minute.
That would be funny if his name was Dave.
Holy mackerel! There's a baby merchant.
Baby merchant.
It's baby.
Spielberg says that, and the guy's heart just fucking gets crushed.
Spielberg's like, holy shit! I always wanted to meet the baby merchant.
Yeah, the baby merchant. Damn you!
I did 2 movies in the 90s. Let's not talk about that, Baby Dave.
Damn you, Cop Rock!
It's fucking funny.
So,
I'm sorry I interrupted.
It got Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, and she also did that bad Terminator movie, the last Terminator movie. She played Sarah Connor.
Wasn't the last one, but yeah.
Wait a minute, there was a Terminator movie in between that one and now?
Yeah, the dark. You guys did a whole episode on it.
What? Yeah, that's the one she was in.
No.
Yeah, with the old Sarah Connor coming back.
Yeah, she's not in that one.
Yeah, she is. Emilia Clarke is in that one.
All right, we'll table that.
Oh my God.
We'll let the fans decide.
No, I'm telling you.
Look it up on your Google machine.
I'm looking it up right now. Where is her?
Dark Horizons or whatnot?
The Terminator Genesis. She played Sarah
That's
Connor.
not the last one.
What was the last one then?
Dark Horizons, I think.
Dark Horizons.
Where actual Sarah Connor, the original actress, comes back.
Right.
And Genesis was not good.
Oh yeah, that's the one with old Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his name's Carl. He's and he does drapes.
That's right. That's the one we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not in that.
Okay. Fine.
See, Jim?
Whatever.
Carl's right.
I said fine.
Okay, back to Solo, for Christ's sake, because we went
I'm sorry.
way off.
I make that sound like I'm upset that you were right.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
No, and I apologize for that.
Do you have like normal headphones behind you, Carl?
Yeah, Carl, do you have normal headphones behind you?
Yeah, because there's construction next.
Why don't
these
you
days.
use those?
I don't think there's a microphone on them.
There usually is. Oh, a microphone.
No, they're good for traveling and blocking out construction noise.
Okay, let's
All right.
try to talk about Solo again. Let's make it quick.
Yeah.
Donald Glover is Lando Calrissian,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of other people. So it starts off on Corellia with Solo and his girlfriend, Amelia Clark. Who'd she play? Kira. And he's, in a speeder, open cockpit speeder, driving around in a chase scene. And apparently it looked like the streets of Gotham.
Yeah.
A very similar look to the 86 Gotham.
So didn't Ron Howard do this one?
Well, that's the thing, is the original directors were the two directors who directed the Lego movie.
Right.
And Lego Batman. And I guess as they were going through, the producer did not like what they were doing with the character and the story.
And the 21 Jump Street movies.
Oh, okay.
So they got fired, and Ron Howard came in to so-called fix it. Yes.
So they shouldn't have been hired just because of the 21 Jump Street movies.
That's right.
There's good movies. They're good.
I like you, buddy. You're cute.
So
revisit.
Okay.
So they're going to get off the planet,
right.
Together. But Han Solo gets through the gate and she doesn't in time.
So why can't you just come and go on that planet?
I guess because the Empire restricts your movements or whatever. So you're limited on what, how much you can travel, I guess.
Okay.
Because it's supposed to be like a really shitty place.
Right. But you go to Yavin 4 and fucking anybody can just pop in.
Well, yeah. That's supposed to be an out of the way place that the Empire wouldn't know to look at Yavin 4.
Right. Not one probe droid ever, But okay.
It was a pretty big base.
And they didn't hide it well.
That's
like they had all their planes. They had all their planes outside the garage. Like,
that's true.
Like, just anybody notice all those X-wings down there?
Yeah, maybe we should
investigate this.
Maybe we should put them, maybe under some trees. Maybe.
Yeah.
So you can't see them.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah. Or bring them inside and close the door.
Yeah.
Like I know it's nice out, but we don't. We should bring the door down.
And who's that dude in the giant tower?
Again, bring that guy down.
The guy in the tower.
Okay, back to
Solo.
We're not doing that again.
Oh
so Han says, I'll come back for you. Don't worry. And she gets carted off. He decides he's going to join the Empire because he wants to be a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And he signs up. But then this is when we find out that Solo is not his real name.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And it turns out that was given to him by the recruiter, who basically said, what's your family's name? Where you hail from? I don't have anybody. I'm by myself. And he goes, Solo,
It's my least
Han
favorite.
Solo.
Yeah.
It's like answering a question no one asked.
Right.
Like
Right.
no
Well, they
one's
had
sitting there going, "How did Han Solo get his name?"
Doesn't matter.
It's like The Godfather. Corleone. No, he said I just said Andolini.
Yeah, that's right. Antonio
It's Andolini.
Andolini.
Yeah. Antonio Margarete.
Margarete.
Say that again. Margarete.
And you?
And you? Dominic Coco. Anyway. Yeah, so they had to cop the scene from Godfather to explain how Han Solo got his name, or
which
Han.
didn't need explaining.
No.
Unnecessary.
So, hey, as you might have guessed from the title of this episode, you see him 3 years later in the infantry. Rogue One apparently, he was thrown out of flight school. We went a little long, and in this episode, he gets, so we decided to break it up into 2 parts. And they throw him into this pit. Email us at with a horrible monster, and you can check out our Patreon page. The link is at.
I thought like infantry was stormtroopers, like the whole.
So tune in next week.
No, he has a hat.
Rogue One.
I know,
2.
but it'll like
be
that. The hats they wore were like the desk story. They were the desk job.
Why is he not a stormtrooper?
Yeah, shouldn't he be like manning a radar table or something like that?
Yeah, because usually the guys in the helmets are the technicians.
Right. He's a radar tech. My name is Matt.
It's Matt.
My name is Matt.
Yeah,
I'm a radar technician.
No, as you bring it up, that's right. Well, infantry is usually stormtroopers.
Right. So what was he doing?
Or some kind of trooper.
Right.
In
some sort of trooper
helmeted outfit.
Right. So this made no sense. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it turns out this monster is Chewbacca.
Right.
And he's about to kill Han Solo.
Right.
When Han Solo starts speaking some Wookiee.
Which I almost got up and left.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
Which is this movie's version of Martha.
Yes.
We can buy that he understands it, but
that's all he'd be like, dude, relax. I understand you. Why? Because I do. Just relax. He didn't have to be like, "Grr." How come he didn't have to do that afterwards? Like once they understood each other, he never fucking, yodeled at fucking Chewie again.
Right. So
never again.
Never.
What I don't like is
not even like a yawn, like, and Chewie's like, why you gotta say shit like that, bro?
Another thing I don't like is that this implies that Chewbacca straight up killed other people.
Yeah. It didn't imply it. It didn't imply it. He straight up did. Well, he was captured because they were trying to use the Wookiees for slaves.
And then he straight kills multiple people.
Hey.
It's Chewbacca.
Well, he's calmed down in his old age. He's 196.
It took him a while to develop.
Yeah, he's 196
for tiny little duck creatures.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Old Chewie would have ate those little things.
Yeah, just right in front of him.
196-year-old Chewie would have been like,
"Yep, got it."
Delish.
Borgs.
So, previous to this, the reason why Han Solo gets captured and thrown in the thing is he runs into Woody Harrelson, who's Woody Harrelson's pretending to be like a lieutenant or something, a captain, and Han Solo figured that out, and then that's why Woody Harrelson got him arrested, and thrown in the thing. So he
doesn't matter. So
he tells Chewbacca to hit this support.
Right.
And they can get out of there. So Chewbacca bashes it a couple of times and then finally takes it down. The guards fall in and they get out.
Right.
They catch up with Beckett again, Woody Harrelson, and say, we're coming with you and all of that. And then they come with them.
It's just getting
wow.
It's just getting good.
I'm going. So at this point, I'm sitting there and I'm going. I didn't know what to think of the movie at this time. At this point, the first time around, I just thought it was didn't seem very Han Solo-y to me. And then he takes a shower with Chewie, gets all the goop off of him,
and says, "Damn, Chewie, nice cack."
Is it Harry? Or...
So Beckett turns out he works for the Vision, and and he goes, God. "I owe this Vision some cash, but I got this job we're gonna do that's gonna we will have plenty of cash, and you'll have plenty of cash to go home and find your girlfriend."
Right.
But he also kind of mentors him, and one thing he tells him is never to trust anybody. If you know what I mean.
Which might come up later.
Might come up later, but don't. I'm telling one you now.
They had a lot of forced dialogue in this.
Yes.
So, I was just waiting for Chris Farley to come and tell me where the Al Sharp record company guy was going to be next.
Is that a Wayne's World reference?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So
man, he had a lot of information for a security guard.
So they're going to steal this thing on a train thing, right?
Yeah.
Like what you were saying, though, is that they drop every reference,
right,
like an anvil, into the and
who built those tracks?
Yeah, and why would they build them like that?
That's what I mean.
Where the thing has to twist and turn.
There was no mountain range for it to twist away from, or something to turn into where they needed to have it twist and turn. It just did it.
That's
right. Cool though.
Yeah, some engineer was like, "Dude, what if we twist it? What for?" I don't know.
It'll look great,
dude. It's just gonna go straight. Well, that's the fucking point.
It'll look cool in a movie.
Yeah, but if it twists, aren't you afraid the cargo's gonna shift? Come on, what's the probability of that happening?
But the cargo it's going to be carrying is very explosive.
Yeah, and it's really explosive.
Yeah, it's super. Maybe
that's true.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. We strapped it down. What are you worried about?
They're good. They're fine.
Yeah,
it almost never happens. It almost never happens.
Almost. Yeah, we ratchet strapped it. Old school.
Yeah. They do totally.
We now know you use 3. You use 3.
We use 3.
We use 3.
If you you use more than you should, that's where safety comes in. Over
engineering. 2. We build more track.
Yeah.
Now we do it with 3, and it's worked so far.
So it makes sense for you. It makes sense to you that the train should just turn in the middle of nowhere.
Does anything in this life make sense?
Cool. How many times we got to tell you it looks cool? Look how when the train spins, it looks cool.
It makes it like an amusement park ride.
Yeah, no, you could sell tickets for it.
Makes no sense, but okay. You guys got backing. Here's your money. Build it.
So they're gonna steal one of these train cars with this fuel. I guess it fuels spaceships and shit.
Man, I gotta say, the Empire really never fucking had great engineering. No matter what, no matter what they built, nothing lasted. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not like it didn't last because they built it badly. They kept blown up.
Ewoks found the weakness in the fucking AT-ATs. Hit him with 2 trees. That's all, you know what I mean? Just fucking.
Those were ATSTs, by the way.
Hit him with 2 trees. Just the vital weakness.
The vital weakness is you hit him with 2 trees. Even the Ewoks knew that.
It's like that would come in handy had Luke known about it on Hoth.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like,
did anyone try hitting these things with 2 trees like at the same time?
Oh my God. Where the fuck are we going to get trees?
We keep trying to trip them.
We keep trying to trip them. Oh my God.
Not that effective.
And those things, again, let's go to Hoth. When the Empire came, they parked really, really far away.
Again.
Oh no. Oh my God.
And look how slow they took Imperials. They don't jog, they don't trot. Like, do you think someone was just like, why would you park this far? You know how slow these things are? Like, they're gonna have so much time to get away. Anybody? Like, fucking dude, there was miles of snow you could have just
so much time.
Seriously, they have so much time to leave. They got almost every transport out, almost every one. So, all right, go ahead.
And you should have saved that stuff for when we get to
it. Just popped in. Well, I'm sure we'll have more when I see it again.
So while they're trying to steal this train car, some marauders with funky masks show up.
I have more.
Right.
And they're trying to steal the thing too. And they're flying around, and the pilot guy gets killed. So Han Solo's got to go pilot the ship. And it turns out neither of them get the train car crashes and explodes.
Right. So here's what I don't understand. The Marauders could have had their own train car because there was more than one train car full of that crap.
Right. The whole train was full of it.
Dude, you can have one too. We're cool with it. We just need this one.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's a good point. They could have
just go ahead.
So, but whatchamacallit's wife or girlfriend winds up dying.
Right.
Because she can't get away, so she has to blow up the train track.
Right.
So
yeah,
she blows it up, and she's dead.
Yep.
So that bums Woody Harrelson out.
Yeah, he was supposed to play the flugelhorn or whatever it was, and
never did.
Back at his home planet, the Yavin 4.
But before
where was he from?
What?
Where was he from? What was he supposed to play?
Something like it wasn't Yavin 4.
Who?
Woody Harrelson. Remember, he said, "I just want to go back to."
You want to go back to something?
Yeah, all he wanted to do was learn how to play the flugelhorn, and go lick some snozberries.
I don't remember. I don't remember
whatever it was.
He wanted, where his
it was supposed
home base
to play,
was.
Some harpsichord or whatever, some space guitar.
Stop Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
So they say we got to go talk to the Vision and say we're sorry. We didn't get your stuff.
Right.
And so they go to his space yacht.
Right.
That is like I guess one floor of it's a perpetual party.
Right.
And there's
it's the what do they call that on ships? The Lido deck.
The Lido deck.
They were their own Lido deck.
Yeah. And he had the musical act singing through space kazoos.
Yeah.
And they tell him, okay, we didn't get this stuff, but we'll get some unrefined stuff from Kessel. We'll make a Kessel run. Dun, dun, dun.
Right. Because we need to over-explain that.
Yeah.
We need to fix all the mistakes that Lucas made.
I know. It's like they're trying to retroactively make that stupid comment into something that was like meant to be.
Right.
But it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. The less than 7 parsec nonsense.
Right. 12 parsec.
12 parsec. Yes.
according to Chewie, it was 13, but he rounded down.
So they need a ship. So Dryden Voss, the Vision goes, you guys,
you're not my guys right now.
Yeah, you're not my kind of guys.
That was Favreau, right?
No, Favreau died.
What?
One of the voices was Favreau.
The little monkey guy.
Yeah, the pilot.
Yeah.
So
Farm monkey.
So the Vision says, I'm gonna have to kill you all if you fail this time.
Right.
And he goes, great. Okay, we need a ship. I know a guy with a ship, and it's Lando playing some space poker.
Right.
And
with his modified web shooters.
Yeah. so he has that thing where you can pull a card out of from your sleeve and shit.
Yeah. But not even well hidden.
No.
Like you could see the end of it. Like maybe put a cape over it, buddy.
So they have a whatchamacallit Han Solo goes up against him in cards, but he pulls that ace out of his sleeve and beats him. So it turns out the Millennium Falcon that he won and is his home is impounded. So in order for them to use that ship, they got to break it out. And Lando Calrissian has a sassy droid.
Yeah,
I like her.
I forget the name.
L3.
L3, that's right. L3. Who played the voice of L3?
I don't know. You got the notes in front of you.
Phoebe Walker-Bridge.
It's the girl from that TV show. It's great. It's a really good show.
Oh, the show Fleabag.
Yeah, she's Fleabag.
Okay. So she's a sassy droid, and they kind of imply that she's having some sort of relationship with Lando Calrissian.
Right.
Yeah, weird. That part's weird.
So they go to Kessel, and you got to get there flying around a big cloud. And they get the stuff, except when on the way out, a Star Destroyer is coming in. And
it looked cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Han Solo decides we're going through the cloud, therefore making it in less distance.
Yeah. Couldn't they have just flown under the big, like it wasn't moving? Like in every other Star Wars movie, he flew around them, and once you're past the guns, like you're gold.
Or fly into the cloud slightly, go around it, and fly back in.
Yeah. that would have worked.
Also, so apparently in the cloud there's a lot of stuff like space monsters.
Right.
And with giant tentacles. But he's such a good pilot, he flies around them. Because he's
Solo.
He's Han Solo.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to tell you the scene where Woody Harrelson gives him the gun.
Right.
Takes apart his gun and puts it together and throws it to him. They made a big deal out of that too. Another thing I didn't care about, where Han Solo
where he got his gun. Yeah. And the dice and every
didn't need it.
Right.
So we forgot to say the girlfriend is the Vision's concubine.
Right, slave, yeah.
Yeah.
He owns her.
Wait, he's the Vision in this movie and
that's Vision.
That's
Marvel?
Paul Bettany. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
Vision.
Same actor.
Right.
Yeah, that's why Jim keeps calling him.
I keep calling him the Vision.
Oh, what's his name in this movie?
Dryden Voss.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Carry on.
Dryden Vision.
Okay.
Dryden Vision is Dryden. Dryden is Vision.
Okay.
That's why Woody Harrelson is Beckett, but he's also Woody Harrelson.
Right.
So I will reference him as both, mostly Woody Harrelson.
Okay, I got it. I was confused. So
then they go to the refinement planet where they have to refine this stuff, because if they don't refine it, it'll blow up. So this is the other thing. They take the Kessel, they take the stuff, and they bring it up the bring it up the boarding ramp and hide it in those compartments.
Right.
I'm saying, now everyone talks about the Millennium Falcon, and it's a cargo ship, right? It's a freighter.
Right.
Would it not have a cargo entrance where you can bring cargo in? No one ever uses that on the Falcon. They're always going up the walk ramp.
No, it's it's Empire designed, so no.
It's Corellian, dude.
They should have a very big door.
Yeah,
that
it's Empire engineered
cargo into.
Well, it's the door, it's the ramp.
Like, what if he got a job like delivering couches? Oh my God, we got to keep taking these up the ramp.
Yeah, like their flaps should have been all around.
Yeah, they should have had a big door where you bring cargo in.
Right.
A cargo hold, like a
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or each cargo hold would come down and have its own little thing where you could put it up and at least have that. But no.
Like a bus.
You have to have room for the chessboard.
Yeah.
Well, like a bus. You got all the, your stuff inside, and then these big cargo doors that open up where you can put like suitcases and stuff.
Right.
That is true.
It should have big doors, and they never use them. Never use the big doors. So,
the end.
So no, they're getting their thing refined. The Marauders show up. The Marauder takes her mask off, right?
Yeah.
And they make a big deal of that. When I was going like, who the fuck is she? Everyone is like, oh my God.
Right.
Everyone's eyes widened, and I'm going, why?
Yeah, it's Maya Rudolph's little kid.
You're right. She does look like Maya Rudolph. So, when she took her helmet off, and everyone, and I'm going, okay, what's the big deal about this?
Yeah, well, she's a girl. That was the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah,
that's what we were supposed to be shocked at.
Yeah, she was. The movie came out with the whole girl power crap. So. Wow. Yeah, we get it. This one is, we get it. This one is the hero too. Girls can do things.
No. But I'm just saying they made a big deal of it.
Right. That's my point. It came out when all that, like the first Star Wars, the whole Me Too movement was going on. So it was like, we got to have another girl in here. We got to show girls are, powerful.
Oh boy.
No, it's true.
Now
it's
I know what the trim.
I'm not
just let him go.
I'm not downgrading the movement. I'm just saying that's why it was so like, wow. Like she was no real character.
Right. So it turns out, I'm part of the rebellion and I'm doing this. And, so they say, we got to stop that Dryden Voss. So we're going to trick them into a thing. But Beckett, double crosses them,
right, and makes Chewie carry the stuff,
right, and then so they
and yet again, fucking parked so far away. Chewie had to walk an hour and a half to go to this guy's fucking ship. I'm like, what is with Star Wars and their parking problems? Like,
right, because when after they knock off Dryden Voss and they're and Han Solo takes off from the ship, he is really when his girlfriend takes the ship and
that's
leaves.
My point. Like he had to take that stuff and walk it all the way. I'm like, what the fuck?
They were a long way away because the ship was small in the distance.
Right. No one could have brought a speeder up to it and loaded it up and brought it back. Like, leave it there. Leave it on the beach. Like right there, you didn't need we have transports. We're good.
Yeah,
you don't have to walk it an hour and a half.
Yeah, because Beckett should have been long gone by the time Han Solo showed up.
Yeah, again, plenty of time to leave.
So they come together, and Beckett starts, and Han shoots first.
Right, I know,
and kills Beckett.
Yes, that's to fix that.
And Beckett's dying. And he goes, "Oh, kid, you're a chip off the old block. I would have done the same myself."
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Unnecessary. Again.
Yeah. This whole movie was unnecessary. If I was Disney, I would have just shelved it. It was terrible from go. Like, it's just not working. We don't need to do it.
Right.
Like,
and then Han Solo goes and plays a card game with Lando. And he bumps into him and, of course, steals the cards that were in his sleeve projector, whatever the fucking thing is. Ejector. And so they have a game, and then Lando goes, "Oh, I'm going to beat you with this. Uh-oh." Yeah. He's like looking down at his fucking wrist. Like, isn't that a giveaway to everybody else that he's been cheating them?
Yes.
It's like, no, my cheating device.
My cheating device is broke.
Yeah.
Whoa, did I say that out loud?
Yeah. These damn capes. They'll be the death of me.
So Han Solo wins the Falcon. Him and Chewie go fly away.
Right. So they had to, again, tell us how he got the Falcon as well. His gun, his name, the dice, the Falcon, the Wookiee,
They could have told us some of those things. Like, I was interested. Oh, it would be cool to see them, how they got the Falcon. And, but
we already knew that.
I didn't. Yeah, but him talk about it, but you didn't really see the scene.
Didn't need to see it.
Right. But he didn't talk about, boy, this gun's been with me since blah, blah, blah. It's like, I just thought, okay, Han Solo has a cool looking gun. I guess he bought it somewhere.
I was just going to say, after all the time he's been in deep shit and fights and stuff like that, not once did he drop the gun.
Right. That he still had the same gun after all of those years.
Yeah.
Like they didn't come out with a better model.
Like Luke had the lightsaber for fucking 2 movies and he lost it.
That's true.
But it went with the same.
Yeah. I'm just like, and he got a new one. Like, there you go. All right.
I got a new one. It's better.
There you go. This one's green.
Ignite the green, baby.
Yeah.
The
like Han fucking never. I've had a gun. It looks similar.
And then they had like a post-credit scene where Darth Maul shows up.
Yeah.
As
was that post-credits
or mid-credit? Yeah. Wasn't it?
I don't know. It was when she took off and started going. And,
that's right. Okay.
Isn't he supposed to have like crab legs or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did in one of the.
He didn't in this. He had Lieutenant Dan legs in this one.
I don't think you really saw his legs much. Did you?
You did. Yeah, they were all metally.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So he had Lieutenant Dan legs. He didn't have the crab legs like in the cartoon.
I'll have to check that out because I don't recall.
Yeah. Watch it again. I dare you.
So, and he of course says, "Yeah, I hear there's this crime boss on Tatooine that can get us some work and stuff like that."
Whoa, who's that?
Yeah. Like I was surprised they didn't fucking show him.
I know.
Fuck. It was just annoying from go. Jesus.
Yeah, here's a picture of him.
Yeah. This is what he looks like.
Looks like this
all out of focused.
Yeah.
And that guy on the right is Bib Fortuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so funny. We got to talk to the dude with the weird crap around his head. So there you go. Solo, whatever.
All right.
We had to watch it. So.
All right. So did you like it any better or worse this time around?
Worse.
Yeah. It actually doesn't age well.
The second watch really brings out more of the nonsense of it, where you're just like, all right, you're just gonna, why would they do that? And can't they park closer? And why does the train spin around like this? And just like,
yeah, I have to agree with the both of you. The second time around I liked it more the first time I saw it. And the second time I'm going, yeah, this really is not much good about this.
Right. It's the opposite of Rogue One, where it's getting better every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Exactly.
So, yeah, so I would give on one of that, I give this a 2.
Wow. That's one more than I would give it. I give it a 1. It was seriously just not, I had such high hopes for it. Yet at the same time, I was nervous because, what a great character and, in Star Wars and stuff like that. Growing up as a kid, like Han Solo was super cool. And yet again, you just go ahead and fucking ruin it. So whatever. Mm-hmm. Like everything that Rogue One did for Darth Vader, brought him back to the badass fucking the Solo did the opposite for like, he's just the guy who Greedo shoot, that Greedo shot first at that to me, that's what it is. You just like took this fucking guy who was just he didn't have a care in the world. He was a dick. And you turned him into, and every decision he made as a young man was fucking wrong and stupid. Like it wasn't like the cockiness and the, I could do this. It was like, it was reckless.
You are reckless. Yeah, I agree. There at no point did I have did it ever feel like that was Han Solo.
Right. He always had that like, we could do this and we're going to do it because I'm Han Solo. You're just like, whatever. Shut up, dickhead. Just put your stormtroopers fucking, I'm glad that he wasn't a stormtrooper because I was just like, now I think of him as a stormtrooper. Like if he was in a stormtrooper outfit, then you'd be like, so Han Solo is just a stormtrooper? Okay.
Yeah, it just
that's why I'm sure they didn't put him in a fucking trooper outfit and put him in one of those fucking radar tech hats and give him a gun.
Well, Carl, what's your rating?
Oh, I'm going 2.5 because go ahead.
Yeah.
No, go ahead with your.
You did.
I did.
Oh. Just because there's a lot of cool visuals and action.
All right.
The story, I don't give a shit. We don't need it.
Right.
My biggest complaint is that it basically killed the franchise. Like, there's no more side stories coming out in theaters.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming out in theaters. There's so much potential for so many great directors, writers to make a standalone Star Wars story, and this killed it.
Yeah.
Like David Fincher wants to make a Star Wars movie, and now he's not going to be able to.
Well,
this is my biggest complaint.
Never say never.
They're saving a lot of it for
Disney
Plus. For Disney Plus. But like what's her face?
Directors.
No, what's her face was supposed to be doing one recently announced. Patty Jenkins, the Wonder Woman director.
Yeah,
is going to do Rogue Squadron.
Let's do it.
But
even if they're bad,
that may be. I don't know if that's TV or not.
Oh.
Like David Fincher worked on Return of the Jedi. He was like a production assistant or something.
Right.
He wants to make a Star Wars movie, and now we might not get that. It could be amazing.
Yep. Well.
Oh, this is my biggest complaint about Solo.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a fucking movie. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Well, when you said it had great visuals and action scenes, anytime they say that, it's a bad movie.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
If that's what you're talking about.
Right. It's a,
That's right.
It's a visual masterpiece. So it's a piece of shit with a lot of explosions.
Visual masterpiece. Yes.
Yeah.
Got some nice locations and location shots.
Right. But even some of that was just like, everything felt forced. That's all it was. It's like everything felt
like
forced.
And every reference was like, wink, wink.
In my opinion, the only true master filmmaker that has a crack at Star Wars is Rian Johnson. And we got The Last Jedi, which we'll get there, but I love it. And I think this movie took all that potential away.
I don't know. I think if Favreau and his partner there actually wrote a movie, I think it would be good.
It could be great.
What's his partner? Who's doing it?
Dave Fillion?
Yeah, Dave Filoni.
So, Dave Filoni. So, like, if they were just given, free reign and fucking, I think they can create something.
Do it.
You know, just keep away from the Skywalker shit and all that stuff because we're
This
done with
movie put all that to a halt. They straight up said we're not doing these side stories anymore.
Yeah, but with the the Mandalorian being such a fucking
No, but they
Come
talked
back.
about new movies, but not between other
Right.
things,
right. So that's what I mean, like
just
something new.
movies,
Right?
which they
I don't want between. I want 200 years before the Skywalkers existed.
That's what I mean. Like they can do that now. Like
They're not.
like Rogue Squadron. That's going to have nothing to do with Luke Skywalker.
Good.
Just a bunch of surly rebel fighter pilots playing volleyball.
oh my god.
Shirts off.
I got a lot to say about the rebellion, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we get to what's our next one? Star Wars, right?
Star Wars is next.
All right.
Oh wow.
Episode 4.
That's
Okay.
a big one.
Okay, I don't know if I can criticize Star Wars in any.
I
Just
don't know if I can.
spoiler alert.
We like it.
Well, I'm sure there'll be stuff.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff we can talk about, especially the fact that I don't have the original theatrical cuts.
Right.
Ooh.
Cheapest I've seen is $80 on eBay, and that's previously viewed.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm sure I haven't seen regular Star Wars in a while, but I'm sure someone parked way far away, so we'll be able to talk about that.
I'm trying to think about that movie.
We're gonna have to do once we're done. We're gonna have to do a what movie? How many movies had the parking job issues?
How many movies where they park too far?
Just too far.
Definitely
away.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's what. So we got to go through that after we're done.
Yeah. Seeing the parking positions of
Right.
of the bad guys.
Right. Just like, all right.
Well, I guess it can include the good guys too. Sometimes they park too far away.
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah.
mhm.
So,
Standard practice in a galaxy far, far away.
That they took that fucking term literally.
where'd you land?
far away.
Far away.
Yeah.
The usual.
Yeah.
Far away.
That's what we do.
That's what we do here.
That's it.
Oh my god. Well, that's it, kids. That's Solo. That's
Yep.
Yeah. We apologize.
So till next time, we don't know whether it's going to be the Star Wars movie or the Coming to America or something like that.
Oh yeah. That is true.
So
I watched it.
what?
You watched
Coming
it?
to America.
Yeah.
You watched it already?
Yeah, I had like 2 people over. I cooked some pasta and we watched it. We had a little party.
Nice.
Shh. Don't say a
It's
word.
okay.
It's Carl.
All right.
Carl's
Well,
busting to tell us.
I know. He's like, I got stuff to say. No.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Well,
No, I don't want to spoil anything.
So if you want to email us, which you probably won't, we're at destroymail@gmail.com.
yes.
We have a
Destroy
Patreon page for that dude.
Yeah, we got that too.
So he'll get to know what favorite concert me, Jim, and Carl liked. You guys won't. Sorry. Not even going to tell you. So
All right. Well,
that's pretty much it, right?
that's pretty much it.
I said the email address no one used.
You
And
did,
Patreon page
and
Patreon for the one guy.
Patreon page that
And Jim does
frequents.
Hallmark in the dot or whatever it's called.
Hallmark's the spot. That's
That's it.
Hallmark in the dot. That's at the Damn Junior Podcasting Network at damshow.co.
Hallmark in the dot, whatever it is. Yeah. Okay, great. That's
All
episode 351. That's in the books.
Yep.
That's all I got to say. Good night, Damnation. I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl.
Good night, Damnation.
All right.
Wow.
Wow.
That.
Oh.
You like TV?
I like TV.
I do like TV.
I watch TV. And today we're going to destroy TV.
Okay.
That's right, kids. Destroy All Movies has a another little fun podcast. Destroy All TV.
Coming at
Destroy
you
All
from
Television.
Damn Junior Podcast.
Could be classic TV. Could be new TV. You never know. You never know
Could
what
be.
we're going to throw at you.
Mostly,
So if you like-
mostly classic TV, especially
but if you-
bad classic TV, which is almost all of classic
Right.
television.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
For real.
Destroy All Television. Damn show.
Yes, kids, destroy all television. Get it at damnshow.co, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and everywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts.